Nintendo of America has released a massive sales update this morning right to my inbox, and holy moly is it impressive stuff. Obviously, we're talking about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, along with a slew of other titles and the Nintendo Switch itself. So let's just read this press release word for word from Nintendo. It says, Nintendo Switch has become the fastest selling video game system of this hardware generation through 21 months. And now this should be noted, by the way, that Nintendo does consider Switch part of the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One generation, so it is talking about those consoles in comparison. And this is according to the MPD Group, which tracks video game sales in the United States. From its launch in March 2017 through November 2018, Nintendo Switch has sold more than 8.7 million units, outpacing U.S. sales of all other current generation systems at the same point in their life cycles. Nintendo is also the overall top-selling U.S. software publisher so far for 2018, according to the MPD data through November. This performance should receive an additional boost from the December release of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which has become not only the fastest-selling Nintendo Switch game of all time, but also the fastest-selling game in the Super Smash Bros. Series, with U.S. sales of over 3 million units in just 11 days, according to Nintendo's internal sales data. We are thrilled to see such a strong reaction from consumers in the second holiday season for Nintendo Switch, said Doug Bowser, Nintendo of America's Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing. We're looking forward to delivering more excitement and smiles to our fans in the coming year and beyond. The following data from Nintendo of America is specific to the U.S. only. Nintendo hardware unit and dollar sales for 2018 are at their highest annual totals since 2011. Nintendo eShop sales have grown 105% over 2017. Evergreen Nintendo Switch games have set new milestones. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe selling over 4 million and 5 million units respectively in just the US. Super Mario Odyssey has sold over 4.7 million units in the US. In addition to the fast-selling Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, other recently released games that continue to make a splash include Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which together have sold 2 million units, and Super Mario Party at 1.4 million units. Remember that Nintendo Switch features parental controls that let adults manage their content that children can access. For more information about other features, visit nintendo.com/switch. Now, this is impressive on many fronts. Obviously, 3 million units in 11 days is impressive. It's actually on pace to potentially be the best launch for a game, an exclusive game, I should say, ever in the United States. Now, the current king for best launch of an exclusive game in just the United States is Halo at 3.3 million units sold. But those numbers can be beat. I know that this isn't beating it yet, but by the end of this month, it's possible Super Smash Bros. Sells 4 or 5 million in just the US, and if that occurs, it would become the best-selling launch month ever for an exclusive game. So that's pretty cool, and that's just in the US. That's not counting Japanese sales, which might be at 2 million after we get the sales update for last week, and obviously counting all the sales from Europe. By the time we're all said and done, Super Smash Bros. Worldwide could be at 7 or 8 million before the end of 2018. That is awesome. Now, that 8.7 million might not sound that impressive, but if that's not impressive for Nintendo Switch sales in the US, then what really is, because that's outpacing what the PlayStation 4 did during its first 21 months on the market. So, I mean, if PlayStation 4 is killing it, Switch must be killing it too, right? And I know, remember when everyone freaked out because Nintendo Switch might have sold 120,000 less units than PlayStation 4 this holiday season. Okay, well, what was PlayStation 4 selling when it was 21 months in? Not this, that's for sure. Now, obviously, I think another interesting point of data isn't so much that Pokemon Let's Go Eevee hit 2 million, well on pace, to hit 3 or 4 million, or whatever the case might be over the next couple of months. I think what's really interesting is Super Mario Party at 1.4. Now, Super Mario Party launched in early October, And it looks like worldwide, Super Mario Party might be one of those games that sells 5 or 6 million and even comes close to matching, if not exceeding, Splatoon 2's numbers. Very interesting, because there's been some criticisms about Super Mario Party. In general, I like the mini games and I like the game itself. It needs more boards, and those boards need to be playable online, not just 5 mini games, but whatever. Either way, Super Mario Party is on pace to be a really killer seller. And when you look at Super Mario Party, Pokemon, and Smash, I mean, the numbers we're going to find out on January 31st, which is Nintendo's next fiscal report date for the update for the third quarter and for the entire fiscal year, is going to be pretty impressive. I mean, there's a potential Nintendo Switch itself hits 10 million units in just the U.S. by the end of this month, or at least close to that number. So, well, I mean, this assumes that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is moving Switch units, which I think we can all assume it's moving Switch units this month. They did sell, roughly 1.3 million or so last month. So can it hit that again this month? Who knows? What is clear, however, is that Nintendo is killing it so far with Nintendo Switch, despite having a little bit of a lull in the early, or the first half, I guess, of 2018. Nintendo has really picked momentum back up, and I honestly don't think they're going to be letting go of momentum anytime soon. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, I think, is going to sell extremely well in January next month. We've got Yoshi Crafted World, I think, is coming out soon after that. I don't know if Daemon X Machina is going to do much, but maybe it'll surprise. Maybe it'll be a 1 million unit seller. And I also think Fire Emblem Three Houses will probably end up coming out sometime in the first 4 months as well, which will be another boon for Switch. And guys, we still haven't even gotten to games like Animal Crossing or Pokemon or I don't know, the Smash Bros. DLC. There's so many games coming out next year that, heck, Ninjala. Gosh, how much I want Ninjala to be a success. We're doing a launch stream for that whenever we finally get a release date. But anyways, the point is that Switch is killing it, and I actually want to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. I do think it's interesting that their total hardware unit dollars for 2018 are at their highest since 2011. That's end of Wii era. So then you might be like, well, end of Wii era, that's not that impressive. Well, it is impressive when you consider the 3DS numbers are dipping like crazy, and it's basically Nintendo Switch propping these numbers up on their own, when back in 2011 they had the DS and Wii together. So it's doing basically enough on its own to make up for 2 popular systems at one time. That is crazy, okay? Let's just put Switch's success in perspective here. Anyways, folks, I am Nathaniel Robojans from Nintendo Prime. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more content. If you want to enter our Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Switch Bundle giveaway, we have a Gleam.io link down in the description. It's free to enter. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel. I will note that it is a 50,000 subscriber giveaway, so we don't announce the winner until we hit 50,000 subscribers. But hey, we're well on our way to that. Yeah, I'll just catch you in the next one.